Trading. It's the Swing Trade Alerts newsletter. It's the Friday edition. It's the video update. I want to give you a nice overview. I sold a lot of stocks in the swing trade portfolio. Cleaned up all the losers, only going to hold the winners, and I want to show you what we have. I have right here a new page in the swing portfolio spreadsheet that only has the winners here for March and the stocks that we're holding. And the positions closed are in green. If you go back to February, you'll see all the green closed positions. The yellow highlights are the ones that I'm holding. They've been transferred to this page. The first entry is in orange. There's a URL with an update on the stock in this column. The second entry is in pink. The third entry is in sky blue. EVC, I have 3 entries at $1.90. I have another one at $2.01 and another one at $1.94. 3 times. $1.90, $1.94, and $2.01. I also have TELC. TELC at $1.73. TELC at $1.66. TELC at $1.70. I have AFNI at $6.45. I have AFNI at $6.50. I have AFNI at $7.15. OMEX, I have it at $3.19 and $3.28. PRSS, I own at $7 and $6.50. OXGN, one time at $4.15. BERT, one time at $6.20. ALVR, one time at 50 cents. Here's how we ended for February. We had some awesome profits in the beginning of the month. Nugget and FSM really hurt some of the profits that I took here because I had to take losses on them, and I'm not covering up anything with covered calls anymore. I'm selling losers and just letting and build on to the winners. So came out with $42,000 in profits for the month of February for the swing trade portfolio. And now we're into March, and I have right now $70,000 invested. These are the dollar amounts into the positions, and that's what we're holding. Let me give you an update on the stocks. Right now, EVC, here's the chart on EVC. It's doing great right here with great volume, up at 210. It's going through the top of these right here. This right here is 221. It's going to test that, and it's going to do a breakout into the 240 to 250 range, and it's going to be a whole new stock for us when it's in the 3s and we own it down here at 2. FSM, I sold it today, out of the portfolio. Nugget, I sold it today, and I bought back the options on my covered calls, made money on there, but I still lost on the stock, out of it. Merge, out of it right here today in the 250 range. ANFI, I'm holding it. It looks great. Here's the daily chart on it, expecting to make another pop through 745 and continue to 8 to test the top of this, which is 809. 802, 815, and if you go back to the weekly, right here is when the IPO came out. It was $10 when the IPO came out. Let me show you TELC. Here's the kind of move TELC can have in one day. It went from $1.50 to $3. It went up $1.50 in one day on 3 million shares, and it's got some nice volume. 947, the stock moved 50 cents almost. So we get some volume in this thing on some news. It's doing well today. It's at 175 was the high today. It traded 111. It's making a little big green bar. This one's going to be a little sleeper for us. We have 2.4 million shares in the float. History repeats itself. Look at that one right there. Here's the chart on CBMX. It's got 1.5 in the float. You could see right here, history back here. The stock went from $1 to $9 a share, and then went from here to 14. It did it again right here. It went from 288 to 764. History repeats itself. It's just a matter of time. Look at this chart. It came up. It came all the way down here and based. And look at TELC. It's exactly the same. It's going to make its move and do the same sort of thing. Patterns repeat themselves. So that's why we're in TELC, and I still have it. OMEX right here is 343 by 344. It's been to 350 today. Odyssey Marine. It gapped up. As long as it holds within this gap right here, I'll draw a line for you. Right here at 338, we're fine. It's got a nice base support in there. Hopefully it's going to come back up and retest this 361 range, and we'll make some good money on Omex. They have 90 days to come. They're exploring in the oceans right now for these 3 shipwrecks for $1.5 billion in gold and silver. They just got another $10 million in the bank for exploration, and anything could happen with that thing with some good news that comes out. They find a shipwreck, the thing will go to $5 a share. They don't find a shipwreck, we sell it here, we make a little bit of money. And then you got ONTY, came out of, took a profit. It's also coming out of a base right here. It may go higher, we may revisit it again, but I'm out of it on the swing portfolio and traded it in the day trading today. OXGN is the new pick right here. I'm not going to let this thing go down under $4 a share because it has a lot of, it came right here, it went from 30 cents to $5. And here it went from $4 to $6. So right now it's back at 4. It should have a history repeating itself. I'm not going to buy more of it. I'm only playing it for one direction. If it breaks through 4, I'm getting out of it. I'm not risking in this stock and buying down more on it. It's got too much to fall underneath. So I got a stop loss set at $4 on this stock right there, which is OXGN. BERT is the other one we own at 620. It just set a high right here for the day of 634. Here's the chart on it. It's doing really, really well. We got a volume bar. We might see this thing come through 637 and 634 where it's at right now and make a new 52-week high. We got ourselves a nice winner. Alvaron, which is the new pick this week at 50 cents, 46 by 47. Still have that one. Hopefully it'll come back up here into the 50 range, break through 50. I'll buy more at 52, and then it'll test the 58 and the 61 right here and make a move to 75. It's done it right here. It went from 50 to 61 on 3 million. History will repeat itself. Its trend is green and going in the right favor. PRSS, I own this thing twice right here at $7 and $6.50. It looks really, really nice. This is the new pick in the newsletter. Let me go to it. PRSS, I own it at $7 and $6.50. And it's 692 by 97, been to 99. INVE, I'm out of it. I didn't buy more. It is basing out and holding, but I'll buy it back and revisit it again, back over 150. If it comes down under 140, I'll revisit it. I just got out of it. I don't want to scale. JRCC, I got out of it. It broke down a little bit. Like I said, I can get back into it if it flows back up. I thought this past week it would rally up. It didn't. If the things don't work in a week or two, let's get out of them and get into something else. This one I sold also and got out of. I'm cutting all the losers, and that's it. So that's the update in the portfolio. It's Friday. I'm going to do some great research over the weekend. I'm going to find some really, really nice stocks that we're going to play for next week with sectors in play. Let's make a few days play on them. We did real nice. I sent out an alert to everybody that they should have got it today on Carex. We bought it right here this morning at $6.95. Which was on the breakout on these 3 bars right here in the beginning of the day, right there. On the first bar is when I saw it. And then we bought more right here and held it right here, strong. Actually, it went down a little bit. We held, and then it came up through 706. I sold a bunch there, raised the stop here, and we kept on raising the stop as it went higher and higher. And at 743, I raised the stop to 733, 10 cent, and we got stopped out right there, and that was done with the trade. And because I raised the stop and held half the position, we were able to ride this thing all the way up higher and higher and higher. And did the same thing day trading today with this stock, which is SQQQ. This morning, we did it right here. We bought the stock at right here in this range to make a break through 36. Right here, let me show you. Here's the open. Right here, we bought at 36.74 for it to make a break through 37. It went 36.97, 37.10. Right on this bar, 37.27, we set the stop at 37.17, 37.20, and we were stopped out and done with that trade right there on the next bar. And on the day trading today, just for the day trading, here's the trades for today for March 1st. SQQQ 365, 36.55 to 37, because I sold some all along, so my average exit price was 37, even though I sold some more over 37. 225 profit. SQQQ long again right there, from 36.55 to 36.80. It came down again. CERS 352 to 358. ONTY 215 to 220. Yahoo 224 to 225. Didn't do anything on that. SQQQ lost on it there that time, 10 cent. Kerex, there was the buy, 694 to 705. Bought more at 701. Sold it at 33. CERS again, 348 to 355. Made $70. SQQ again, 35.95 to 36.20, made $125. And Opaxa from 12.12 to 12.15 made $15 for an $1,100 day trading day. That's how it's done. If anybody's interested in day trading, I have the trading room. We have an active room of traders in there. I'm giving out these signals all day long. Last month in the trading room, right here, I did 200 trades. I was 155 out of 199 correct for a 78% win rate. Yesterday was a great day. In profits, I made about 20 trades on the 28th right here. These are all the trades, starting with this $1,000 win on LMNX, a $1,000 win on 2 points. Ended it right there for a 17,515 profit month, not including commissions on day trading. So that's the update on the day trades and the swing trades. You all have a great weekend. I'm going to come out with some great picks for next week. And Pro Trader Mike signing off. Take it easy. Peace.